because the authors of these commentaries, however intellectual, cannot understand the deeper significance of the Yoga Sutra. And that too in the absence of access to oral instructions by word of mouth of the fifth book of the sage Patanjali.
So he's going to tell us what dharana and dhyana is later on. Normally they are translated as concentration and meditation. But he's going to take us into that later on. Right. Right.
So when we use the words dharana and dhyan, it shall be for a specific purpose and meaning as explained later. There are advanced practices in yoga wherein a disciple, under guidance, is made to open the doors or valves of section 3b methodically. Learn his past lives through the
Section 3 is deep memory. So it has a one-way valve, and that valve can be consciously opened, and we can look at our memory patterns and we can redeem them. So, but that is, which is in which diagram? Diagram 3B or
This diagram 3A.
3A? 3A, right. Okay. But even that he says is not dharana or dhyana. Right, go ahead, Alka.
Yeah. Learn his past lives through the memory patterns drawn out and correct or redeem them
Right.
by opening the walls of section 3b.
Yeah.
And describe this process to his transcendental teacher, Ishvara.
So this is all done under the guidance of the inner teacher, right? I mean, there's nothing we can say about it. He's going to tell us about it later on, I think. Right?
This form of advanced practice is true redeeming.
Right.
But even this is objective concentration only, and not dharana or dhyan, with the high purpose of redeeming mind and body.
Right. So we redeem mind and body, that is, we have been given the use of the body-brain system and the mind and body, and we redeem it by adding consciousness. And so as we rise a little in consciousness, the redemption is done. Right? So we are helping then the sun on its onward journey of consciousness by rising in consciousness. Right. Okay. Go ahead.
This methodical way of studying, understanding, and dissolving the memory patterns is the very purpose of life and birth.
To understand, study, and dissolve the memory pattern. We must be able to observe the memory patterns in action in our normal behavior every day. That are we working directly from a center, or are we working from a memory pattern? So whenever there is a reaction, it is always memory pattern. Wherever there is what you call complaining, finding fault with people, it is always memory pattern. So all negative emotions come from memory pattern. So we must be able to observe the working of memory pattern. Yeah.
Merely living without purpose, merely accumulating the goods and treasures of the world, and becoming successful in objective life is not the purpose.
Right. I mean, it all becomes a part of our false personality. And there's no growth of the soul in whatever it hours. By being successful in outer life doesn't mean that the soul has risen in consciousness. No guarantee for that. Yeah.
Yet, no one is denied this material success. By all means, we have it by right and by good means. Because your ability to concentrate will make you successful.
Mhm. That is, concentration leads to success in outer life. He's saying that dharana is something different. You have to see what he talks about dharana.
But at the same time, do not lose sight of the real purpose of life and birth, which is to dissolve the memory patterns.
Resolve the memory patterns. And whole brain 2B is full of them, 3B is full of memory patterns. And to work upon them consciously and to be free of them.
For this, always find time from the busiest life, a few minutes daily, for certain practices towards saner, better, higher living. For this is the purpose of what life is for.
So we must take out a little time every day, put timers, see that we are practicing the rhythmic breathing. Right? Most important, we must do the prism exercise. And we must take out that time to work towards a state of for a higher consciousness. Right? Yeah.
Book 1, the essential gist of the thinking process is explained by sage Patanjali in a few sutras.
Mm.
Book 1, Sutra 5. The mind states are five and are subject to pleasure and pain. They are painful or not painful.
Right. So Patanjali talks about vritti nirodh, and then he explains what are vrittis. And there are five vrittis. And these five vrittis, they lead to they can be clished or aclished, that is, lead to conflict or they can lead to freedom from conflict. But they cannot lead to freedom, they can lead to non-conflict or what he calls pleasure. Right? So uh, here we have to see that pleasure and pain come from the five states. And they are painful or not painful. But real joy, real anand does not come from the five states.
Book 1, verse 6. These modifications are correct knowledge, incorrect knowledge, fancy, passivity, sleep, and memory.
Right. Correct knowledge. That now you have to understand what is correct knowledge. And the thing is that every incoming impulse is met by an identical memory pattern. And that memory pattern is already soaked in emotion. So it is already what you call corrupted by what do you call sanskar by, and so it does not give an exact uh, knowing of what we see outside. But for us at present, uh, to be able to we see something on the road, we see a piece of string and think it is a snake, then it is incorrect knowledge. But if we see it as a snake, for us at the present moment, we can call that as correct knowledge. But the real correct knowledge will come when the identical memory pattern is free of what do you call uh, emotional, being soaked in emotion, being soaked in emotion. Right?
Colorless.
Colorless. It is not colored by emotion.
Book 1, verse 31.
Fancy, passivity, and sleep. Fancy is imagination, and sleep is passivity and memory. Yeah. 31.
Book 1, verse 31.
Right.
Pain, despair, misplaced bodily activity, and wrong direction or control of prana or the life currents are the results of obstacles in the lower psychic nature.
This is the sutra we are going to take in the Shivi. We are starting with this. And pain, we must understand that pain is the body's way of telling us that something is wrong. And then, if from pain we go into despair or we go into a kind of depression, then there'll be a restlessness, misplaced bodily activity, and the breathing will be affected. So it starts with pain. Pain leads to despair. Despair leads to what you call restlessness in the body activity, and that affects the breathing, wrong direction of prana or the life currents. Right? And these are the accompaniments to the obstacles. So he has not taken Sutra 30, which is the obstacles, but these are accompaniments to the obstacles. And this is the state of our present mind. Now, the word pain is a little deeper in the sense that it comes with this thing of excavation. So when pain appears in the body, we have to excavate that place, go deeper into that place, and see what is the cause of pain and remove that pain. But that is bodily pain. But when we say take pain in the psychological pain, right, then is that psychological pain is all there's always a memory pattern behind that psychological pain. And it would be you have to dig deeper and find the memory pattern and allow it to come to the surface and throw the light of consciousness on it and be free of it. So pain leads to despair. Actually, the word is dormanasya, wrong mind, dormanasya, wrong mind. But it's this word manasya becomes very this thing that you see because the incoming impulse and the memory pattern they meet to form a thought form and they meet in the medium of manas. Now manas is a it's molecular in the sense that it is liquid. So the whole what do you call painting of the uh, thought form, the painting which goes into the thought form, the artwork which goes into the thought form, the substance of that artwork comes from the manas. It is the liquidity which makes, it is the paint which makes the thought form. And so when he's saying despair, it means that right at the moment of making thought form, the manas is giving the wrong painting of the thing, which leads to uh, depression. And we can see this that people, once they are in depression, it's very difficult for them to come out of depression. It keeps on attacking them because that depression has happened in that space in the mind where before I say I am in depression, it is in the area of thought form. And thought form is not yet registered where I say this is my thought. So it is before the I comes in. So pain, pain, pain leading to despair, wrong painting in the thought form leads to bodily activity and wrong direction of prana or life currents. And Mr. Tavaria has caught this from the other direction. He says you bring rhythm and what do you call balance in the prana or the life currents. Uh, the very bringing of rhythm and balance. I in the prana or the life currents, that itself will bring rhythm and balance in bodily activity. That will again work upon despair, and that will then work upon pain. Now, there are two paths of pain. One is pain, and one is the suffering which comes out of pain. In the sensitivity of pain, there is only pain. But in the feeling that I feel pain, there is suffering. And sometimes we can then use that pain to reach to a higher level of consciousness. So, pain can be used to if we can dissolve into the sensitivity of pain, very difficult. But at least psychological pain we can use to achieve a higher state of consciousness. And that is by sensing the pain and not allowing ourselves to I feel pain. It's very moment if I am feeling pain because of some psychological relationship, but there are thousands of people in the world who are feeling the same pain at the same time. And if I just feel the pain, the sensitivity of the pain, then I don't say that this person has deserted me or this person has cheated me or something of that sort. You just hold on to the pain, then the pain becomes a door to higher consciousness. It can become a door to dharana. So, yeah. Okay. Alka?
Rajan bhai,
Haji.
only the psychological pain is only that gives the depression or anything, something like that. Only what you want to say? I don't know. I mean, energy of sensitivity will take the upward direction of that suffering, or what? I don't understand this. What you told?
No, there's physical pain and there's psychological pain,
Right.
right? So physical pain, I can help myself with painkiller or whatever.
Yeah.
Psychological pain, I have to understand that it is happening to I,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
I have to separate two things, the sensitivity of the pain
Mm.
and I am suffering the pain,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Gurdjieff says use work eye. So one of the work eyes which I can use is, I say at this moment, thousands of people, supposing my girlfriend has run away and I'm feeling pain, right? So then thousands of people, their girlfriend has run away and they're suffering the same pain at the moment. So that is a universal pain. Then I am not suffering. It is a universal pain.
But how to separate that I, that how to separate that I? Because this is
That
not
is
my, that is very
the two
important.
ways. One is through understanding
Yeah.
and not to allow to dissolve into the sensitivity of the pain, not to allow yourself to say, I am feeling the pain. Because I am feeling the pain is a thought.
Right.
Right? Sensitivity of pain is not a thought.
Sensitivity of pain is not thought, right.
It is a universal. Universal.
But is it more of the ego which suffer I? I is the ego here?
With the minute I say I feel pain, it is the ego. The ego is an instrument of experience.
Right.
The what do you call the Jeev cannot experience without the help of the ego.
Right. So Rajan, here who is experiencing? Whether ego is experiencing pain or Jeev is experiencing? What is the difference between that? Ego is
In sensitivity, the Jeev is experiencing.
Acha, sensitive. Okay.
Suffering, the ego is experiencing. I'm talking about psychological pain, not physical.
Right. Yes. Thank you.
But supposing we can take also a little example of physical pain also, in the sense that supposing I have a incurable disease,
Right.
and the doctors say you got 6 months of this, then I can use those 6 months with such intensity that which I have not put my whole life.
Oh,
Can you
right.
understand?
Yeah,
I will do the exercise, I will do this, I will do everything for consciousness in those 6 months. So then I'm using that physical pain as a stepping stone for consciousness.
It means all the time you are in sensitivity. Is it so?
No, you can take painkiller because you're in physical pain,
Yeah.
but
That is
now
that is
you transform the use of time,
right.
right, for a higher
Hmm.
purpose.
This is
Supposing
very
I
important.
like to see a serial, right?
Hmm.
Then I will say I've got only 6 months. I don't want to waste 1 hour in the serial. I'd rather do
Hmm.
Omkar for 1 hour, right?
Right.
But
Ha.
if just now I've still got another 5, 10 years to live, okay, I'll spend 50 minutes in a serial, right?
Right. Ha.
So in physical pain, when you realize where the pain is coming from, sometimes it can become a stepping stone to a higher state of consciousness.
Right. बराबर. Thank you.
But what I wanted to translate is the word despair. The word despair comes from Dormanasya. But I don't have anything to draw just now. Otherwise, next time I'll make a diagram of this and I'll explain it better next time.
Dormancy means
The manas has gone wrong.
right.
The manas has gone wrong.
Yeah.
Manas is a part of astral body, right, Rajan bhai?
Right. It is a part of the astral body.
हाँ.
The manas has gone wrong. So
It
it is
means cause is deeper, right, Rajan bhai?
so because of pain, it has now gone deeper. It gives us a wrong picture.
Hmm.
I mean, we can understand that. Supposing I have got pain in my stomach, right? So it may just be gas. But then the dormanasya comes in. Supposing it is an acute appendicitis, can you see dormanasya?
Okay.
It'll
It
paint it'll paint a wrong picture.
हाँ.
My daughter has not come home. I'm feeling pain. Where is she? But it'll paint dormanasya will paint a wrong picture.
Right.
The manas paints a wrong picture.
Okay.
But this is very deep also, so I'll explain it next time with a diagram.
It means cause is in a deeper layer. એવું કહેવા માંગો છો તમે?
Huh?
The cause of this pain is in a very deep level.
Yeah. No, the true pain, the wrong action of the manas is at a very deep level.
Okay.
Wrong. It is what he calls as these are 5 modifications: correct knowledge, incorrect knowledge, fancy, imagination. The manas goes into negative imagination.
Okay. हाँ.
Is
Right.
wrong.
हाँ.
But the actual feeling of dormanasya is that despair is when somebody cheats us. And that moment when somebody cheats us, somebody very close, and we feel that that is the moment of dormanasya, the feeling inside.
Okay. It means you want to say it is a dormanus, right? Somebody cheats us. But if we,
That is the feeling.
that is the feeling, huh?
It is
And
not
what is the
dormanasya, it is the
sensitivity in that
feeling.
level?
Huh?
This is a feeling, dormanus. But at the same time, if somebody cheats us, and it is a dormanus. But if we want to take in a right way, in a sensitivity level, how we will feel that sensitivity level? એટલે આપણને કોઈ
Somebody is cheating someone all the time.
right, huh?
Right? So it is universal, it is not individual. It is a
Okay.
part of universal mind. Right? Today I put something on Facebook. I don't know. Huh? Somebody, both are part of one wave of consciousness. If we look at them as wave of consciousness, then they don't hurt us.
But Rajan bhai, it can be it can be taken as a universal also, but it can be taken with a good understanding also. Okay, that's it is a good thing that she or he cheated me because I must have cheated in somewhere in the past, my birth or something like that. That can
That is
be
called a buffer.
that is called
A buffer.
buffer. Acha, that is why. So it only works superficially. Buffer only, right?
Somewhere I sowed a seed and I invited.
Okay. Ha.
But it is not accounting that I cheated somebody, so somebody will cheat.
Okay. Ha.
This is deeper than that.
Hmm.
Somebody has asked a question, Keta one.
Yeah.
I tried to read
Uh,
the
Anjali, Anjali, are you there? Do you want to unmute yourself and ask the question? Okay, I'll ask it. There's a question from Anjali Prajapati. She says,
Right.
in the physical pain, my whole attention goes to the pain. Then what to do?
Yeah, so the thing is, physical pain, you take painkiller or whatever, use science to
Okay.
overcome the pain. And even after taking a painkiller, there will be a slight sensitivity of the pain. Hold that sensitivity and go into that sensitivity.
Okay.
Then you'll be able to hold that sensitivity. But just like that, don't try to act against physical pain. It's very difficult. Right. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Uh, Rajan bhai, sorry, I did not fully follow the connection between of Daurmanasya to the sensitivity of someone cheating us. Could you just elaborate on that?
I'll have to draw a diagram.
Uh, okay.
Are you willing to draw the diagram? Then I'll.
Yes.
Okay,
Once.
let's go into it.
Okay.
I was feeling very lazy today, so I thought I'll keep it for next time. Right. Okay, let's
Uh,
go into it.
okay.
Now draw that incoming impulse meets identical memory pattern with Manas.
Yeah. So there is
You're the expert.
incoming impulse. Identical. Mm-hmm.
Now, in the basis of Manas. Now this Manas is molecular.
Mm-hmm.
It is molecular, so it is liquid,
Mm-hmm.
right? So out of these three, a thought form is formed.
Mm-hmm.
This thought form travels from the back of the brain to the forebrain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, till it travels to the thought, even though it is my thought form, I have not yet said I to it. I have not said this is my thought.
Mm-hmm.
So the I has not yet come in. Can you understand this?
Yeah.
Right? Now, one sec, let me just see if I can. Okay. Now, the Manas being molecular, it takes this identity. Can you see my cursor?
No. Are you able to see that green and black
Yeah.
pencil icon on the bottom left?
Can you see my cursor now?
No. Are you able to see the black and green pencil icon on the left of the screen, bottom left?
I
Yeah,
didn't.
now we can see. Now we can see.
Okay. Well, you can see my cursor.
We can't see your cursor. If you could just do one thing, if you can open the annotate icon and
See my arrow?
we can see a question, but you'll have to press the mouse. You'll have to press the, now we can see the arrow. Yes.
Okay, I got it. Now this incoming impulse meets identical memory pattern.
Yes.
A thought form is this thought form is a negative picture.
Yes.
But who draws the thought form? Who, what do you call, is the drawer? What is the creator of that thought form?
The manas?
Manas, because the manas is liquid.
Hmm.
So it acts like a painter. It is taking in the incoming impulse, identical memory pattern, and from that it is what you call making a picture. Can you see?
Hmm.
It's making a painting. That painting travels from the back of the brain to the forebrain. Here I say I to the picture,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Now, what the word which the rishi is doing using over here is dormanasi.
Hmm.
So the picture which is formed is already a negative picture.
Hmm.
Before I even say I to the picture.
Hmm.
You see, Tavariya Sahib has used the word despair,
Hmm.
right? But that is not the exact translation. Dormanasya means wrong manas.
Hmm.
So all the thought forms which will come in will, even before I have said this is my thought, they will come in as negative thoughts. Can you understand?
Okay.
So at a much higher level, it is drawing a negative picture.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'm coming across
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So this negative picture,
Huh.
is that negative in the sense of positive and negative emotions, or is that negative in the sense of a photographic
In
negative?
the sense of worry, in the sense of complaining.
Okay.
We can say
See, supposing my daughter has not come home,
Hmm.
then I keep on getting a string of negative pictures of what has happened to her.
Hmm.
Can you understand? So
Yeah.
even before I have said I to the picture, they keep flooding my mind with these. And this is dormancy.
But so that is also in a way my only I only, as they are my memory patterns only which are attached.
It is negative imagination.
But that is also because of my memory patterns only, the sanskars. They are my sanskars only.
Right, but they come so fast because that my sanskar has happened at the form creation of the thought form. That is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Try to take it in a universal way.
Even before we can consciously register it, those
Yes.
sanskars have come and painted
That
it
is what I'm
negative.
saying. So supposing now there are 1,000 people in the world whose daughter has not come home, all are getting the same thought form, similar thought form. So it is, in a way, it is more universal than individual. Then I can transform the thought form through consciousness is a different thing.
And today's connected world, where people are seeing the same thing, seeing the same social media, is actually making these thought forms more universal.
Yeah. So wrong mind creates wrong thought form. That is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can you just elaborate on the last statement you made? Wrong mind creates wrong thought forms a bit more.
Who said this? Can I-
Bhavya here.
Huh?
Bhavya here. Bhavya.
Bhavya.
Huh.
Ashwin. You sound very serious. I got frightened. What I'm trying to say is that the manas is painting a picture.
Huh.
When this happens, Dor Manasya, the manas has become bad.
Correct.
So it will always paint a wrong thought form.
Correct. Correct. Okay.
The whole string of thoughts which I'll get will all be negative.
Ah. Okay.
Right? Now, supposing you have cheated me, I will keep on getting negative thoughts about you.
Correct.
Right? So the feeling, I'm not saying the feeling when that the manas has gone from Sumanasya to Dor Manasya,
Hmm.
right? is that when somebody cheats you, if you can hold on to that feeling, hold on to that sensitivity, then you know that the manas is going into a wrong pattern forming place.
Correct.
Of
Correct.
Hello.
yeah.
Because so in case wrong manas is painting the negative picture in thought form.
Hmm.
So instead of doing this, it would have remained neutral and paint according to memory pattern, right? If it is not going wrong, then it would have painted as per the memory pattern.
See, first of all, see, what is the meaning of identical and what is the meaning of memory pattern? Now you're taking me on a journey where I don't want to go. Tell me.
What is the meaning of memory and
What is the meaning? It is not memory pattern. Please understand. He is using the word identical memory pattern.
okay.
So what is the meaning of identical and what is the meaning of memory pattern?
Identical means similar.
This is a very deep thing, very, very deep thing, what he's talking about. Now, try to understand that a young child is born, right? And we have to teach the child that this is your mother. The child does not know from birth that this is the mother. It is takes some time through sensitivity, through care, through affection, through giving of milk that the child so that is something which the child learns from outside. What does the child not learn from outside which is inbuilt?
Affection, sensitivity of.
No, no. What is inbuilt in the child?
You already told in previous lecture, so I know that it react to the external sound and something.
Exactly, but what is inbuilt?
Reflexes, sir.
No, universal
See,
tanmatra.
if there is a sound, the ears will go in that direction. If there is a movement, the eyes will go in that direction. If there is a bad smell, the nose will close. The child does not have to be taught how to use the ears. I don't know if I'm coming across it.
Yeah, yeah. So it
Right.
is universal thing. That is why it is not required to be taught. Right?
It is inbuilt in the jeev, it is inbuilt in the soul. And you
Okay.
see, when the soul takes a body-brain system, it is inbuilt that the soul does not learn how to hear. He does. Nobody has to tell the soul that this is sound. Tell the child that you have to learn to listen to sound through the ear. Through memory, he knows this is the sound of a horn and this is the sound of a sitar. Can you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So it is
So
instinct
memory
thing.
pattern is sitar and what do you call horn? Identical is sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Now what sound that is acquired from outside.
So
But sound is inbuilt. Got it.
I hope you got it. Right. Yeah, am I coming across? I hope I'm coming across it. So the use of the five senses is not a part of what do you call uh, or part of memory. It is inbuilt in the body-brain system, in the soul of the soul.
Yes, yes, that is right, Rajan. We समझन पड़ी हवे.
Can you understand? So sound is identical. This is sitar sound, it is memory pattern. I don't know if I'm able to.
Yes.
Recognition is memory.
Recognition is a memory pattern.
Yes.
No, recognition of sound is there. You can't say recognition. Recognition is a wrong word. Sound is a general. It is something general. In Shastra, the general is called as tanmatra, incoming impulse. Sound is something general. Sitar is something particular. A person who has never heard the sitar will know it is sound, but he will not be able to say which particular sound it is.
So putting the label of sitar on that sound of sitar, that is the particular.
Memory pattern.
That is the memory pattern.
And this is sound is identical.
Yeah.
So you have to break these into two parts, the identical part and the memory pattern part. The memory pattern is soaked in emotion. The identical is not soaked in emotion.
બરાબર બહુ જ fine. સરસ સરસ.
And this memory pattern, this
Right.
sitar, does it come at the thought form level or does it come in
That
a
is,
registration
the
level?
Manas is now making a painting.
Hmm.
Can you
Okay.
understand? Now, can we pause at the identical and not allow the memory pattern to interfere? And what is the technique to pause at the identical and not allow the what do you call memory pattern to interfere? This is called memory bypass, what he calls it.
Hmm.
I don't know. Am I able to explain?
હા સમજ પડી
Yes.
સમજ પડી બહુ
Yes.
fine. બહુ સરસ.
It seems that there was an exercise also to play the music of the song and not
And
the
then,
song.
no, that is much later. I'm talking about much deeper than that. Don't
Okay.
much deeper.
So no, so please explain again. I'm not able to understand.
See, what is inbuilt in the child and what is a part of memory pattern? The capacity to recognize sound is inbuilt. Please tell me.
Right, right.
If you've
Yeah.
not understood, I cannot go ahead.
No, no, this is fine. Yeah. Till here it is fine. Yeah.
So please tell me.
Right.
See, the capacity to see that this is form, right? Roop, that is inbuilt in the child. But this
Fine.
is the Miss Universe Roop, that is memory pattern. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Samar, you're asking.
Yeah.
If you don't
So
answer,
one is
I don't. If you don't answer, I don't know whether
no,
you.
no, sir. Yeah. So identical memory pattern is what is inbuilt.
Identical is inbuilt. Memory
Identical.
pattern is what is gathered through experience. That is sanskar.
Okay.
Sanskar dominates the identical.
Okay.
So I will, because it is soaked in emotion, I'll say I hate the sound of the horn of the car, but I love the sound of sitar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Good.
now, how do I move from the particular to the general? How do I take my consciousness from the particular to the general? I don't want to bring in sitar. I only want to feel it as a sound.
Pause. Pause. Deep. It is a deep.
You have to
Deeply.
go into the sensitivity of the sound without saying, I like this sound.
Like or dislike, right?
Right. Can you see? So you have to pause the like or dislike and go deep into the sensitivity of sound. And in that moment of sensitivity of sound, it is just sound. Everybody in the world is experiencing sound without the use of memory.
Mhm.
So now I'm in the identical minus the memory pattern.
Mhm.
But the minute the memory pattern comes in, then Manas is drawing a picture of all my life. It has colored the whole picture. It has made a beautiful painting.
Right. Right.
Now, if the Manas itself is in a bad state, right? So it is not going to give me anything positive. It will keep on feeding me with negative thought forms. I-
So manas is because it is molecular, is it similar to emotions? In which state I am?
Yeah, it is a painter. It is a master painter. It takes the incoming impulse, it takes the identical, it takes the memory pattern and makes a picture out of it. And it uses black and white only, not in, it is not in Technicolor.
Yeah, now I understand.
So in a wrong mind, in wrong manas, dor manasya, the manas is feeding me with negative pictures all the time. And in states of revenge, in states of cheating, in states of worry, we see that we don't get a single positive picture.
So at that time, we can bring in the work eyes and remind ourselves to be
Then we have to
positive.
bring in understanding, we have to bring in
Right.
pause, right? But what I'm
Right.
trying to say is that the manas has suddenly become a negative artist.
Right.
Right. Right.
Thank you.
Alka, shall we stop here? Right.
Yes, we have 8 minutes, 7. If you want to stop, if somebody wants to ask
Yeah,
anything,
somebody wants
whichever.
to ask something. Anybody else wants to ask?
And you mentioned one line that this
Huh?
particular feeling is the feeling of someone cheating us.
See, when somebody cheats you, you won't get a single positive picture.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah.
You won't say that, Ari, he has cheated me, but he's a very good husband.
Hmm.
You'll keep on getting negative pictures. That is why I just gave it as an example.
Got it. Jitendra has a comment on chat.
Yeah.
जितेंद्र आपको अनम्यूट करके पूछना है.
सर ये जो एक एक्सरसाइज है कि टू सी दी थिंग्स एंड लिसन दी थिंग्स एज दे आर, सो इट इज द पॉज बिटवीन द identical memory pattern
Jitendra, you
and
have caught
memory
it.
pattern.
Jitendra, you have caught it perfectly. Perfectly. Exactly. That to pause at the moment of identical and not allow the memory pattern to color the. Very well. Very beautifully you caught it. Sharmila asked something.
Sharmila, do you want to unmute
Um,
yourself?
yeah, Pranam, Gurudev, Pranam to everybody.
Pranam.
So that identical memory pattern concept with the menace and what we've come with, I sort of get it, but I don't get it totally. And I would really appreciate it, Gurudev, at some point if we could repeat it.
I'll take it in the next session. I'll take it in the next session. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
I have broken up the words identical into something else and memory pattern into something else.
Yes.
You see, there has to be a recognition factor within me which says this is sound.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
When I touch,
Yeah. Got
I
that
touch
thought.
my keyboard, there has to be a recognition factor which says this is solid. Right. So there's the sensitivity of solid which is general, it is universal. But I feel the solid as my keyboard is a particular.
Right. Okay, I got that.
This is you see, it's like pausing between the opening and closing of the eye.
Mm.
Right? So,
Mm.
is, I'm talking of a very high state of consciousness, very, very high state of consciousness.
But not there yet, Gurudev. So one day, hopefully.
But
Thank
just
you
if we
with your
can
guidance.
understand, just to understand that when Mr. Tavaria is saying identical, he means something totally different, and memory pattern, he means something totally different.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good explain about identical and memory pattern. Rajan bhai, thank you so much. Beautifully explained.
Shall we stop here? We meet
Uh,
next week. Yeah.
There's, sorry, just one more question from the past, one of the lines that we read, if you're okay.
Yeah.
So in one of the previous lines, he says that one of the advanced practices is when disciple under guidance is made to
Yeah.
open doors
Oh.
of section 3B,
Wow.
learn his past lives through memory patterns drawn out, and correct or redeem them. And then he says, and describe this process to his transcendental teacher, Ishwar.
Yeah, we'll take this next time. We'll take this next time.
Okay, okay.
Right? We'll stop over here. Huh? Thank you, everyone. We'll meet next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rajan
Thank
bhai.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sculptor. Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, bye, everybody.
Thank you very much, Rajan bhai.
Thank
Jai
you.
Bhagwan.